I just had multiple students pay over $4,000 for this strategy call just to understand what's the new move for TikTok Shop Affiliate as of 2026. This exact same call literally led them to making over 10 to even up to 50,000 every single month. Now I'm gonna break it down for you, and I'm gonna be sharing you that exact same call. It's literally less than 40 minutes, so that way you don't waste your time as well.
Go through the videos and then we're gonna break down the scripts and then we're gonna follow through with everything. Okay.
The on screen already scares me.
Bro, that's crazy. Where do you even find those kind of images?
A freaking Chat GPT.
Yeah.
That is actually crazy. Okay. Let me play for the beginning.
You shave, you look like this, and you want to be in a bikini like this summer, watch this video, because I don't shave anymore, don't wax, don't do laser. And this is coming from someone with really sensitive skin who doesn't get any kind of irritation, ingrowns, or red bumps. So let me tell you how. Because my hair is thick and dark and grows back when I get goosies. So I've had my trial and error of products literally not working or breaking my skin. In summertime, my worst enemy, because I'm shaving so much more and getting all kinds of irritation. I've tried different razors, the men's razors, the oils, the cream that gives you chemical burn, and I about dropped so much money on laser hair removal. But this beautiful Egyptian girl put me on this oil because she said it made her downstairs and her face completely bald. Obviously did not believe her at first, but she actually had an article to back it up. Turns out this oil's been around for years and actually been studied to be better than laser. So this is the oil at Cypress Rotunus. Pretty much, I did my own little research because I'm very, very skeptical. Pretty much over time, the more you use it, the better the results get. Your hair doesn't grow back as fast, as dark, or as thick, which is what we needed help on. So when I first started using it, I would shave then apply. You can wax and apply, whichever. And obviously it's been months and I don't touch either one of these anymore, and downstairs stays bald. It's also anti-inflammatory, so if you have sensitive skin like me, do not worry because it's actually really good for sensitive skin, sensitive areas. You can put it anywhere you have hair. But when I find something that's working for me, not breaking my bank and not breaking my skin out, I'm not going to gatekeep it and I'm going to keep using it. I will say you can get it in other places, but it's always on a sale here. It has sold out a couple times, but they just restocked. It's on a sale right now, so I'm going to link it like right above my username. I would start using it now so you can be one of these this summer. If every single time you shave, you look like
This is a very freaking crazy video, bro, but it works so well. She did over 100K GMV just off this video. But yeah, guys, do y'all want me to play it again? Because I'm gonna ask you some questions after this.
Yeah, can you play it again?
Yeah.
this and you want to be in a bikini like this summer, watch this video because I don't shave anymore, don't wax, don't do laser. And this is coming from someone with really sensitive skin who doesn't get any kind of irritation, ingrowns, or red bumps. So let me tell you how. Because my hair is thick and dark and grows back when I get goosies. So I've had my trial and error of products literally not working or breaking my skin. In summertime, my worst enemy because I'm shaving so much more and getting all kinds of irritation. I've tried different razors, the men's razors, the oils, the cream that gives you chemical burn, and I about dropped so much money on laser hair removal. But this beautiful Egyptian girl put me on this oil because she said it made her downstairs and her face completely bald. Obviously did not believe her at first, but she actually had an article to back it up. Turns out this oil's been around for years and actually been studied to be better than laser. So this is the oil at Cypress Rotunus. Pretty much, I did my own little research because I'm very, very skeptical. Pretty much over time, the more you use it, the better the results get. Your hair doesn't grow back as fast, as dark, or as thick, which is what we needed help on. So when I first started using it, I would shave then apply. You can wax and apply, whichever. And obviously it's been months and I don't touch either one of these anymore, and downstairs stays bald. It's also anti-inflammatory, so if you have sensitive skin like me, do not worry because it's actually really good for sensitive skin, sensitive areas. You can put it anywhere you have hair. But when I find something that's working for me, not breaking my bank and not breaking my skin out, I'm not going to gatekeep it and I'm going to keep using it. I will say you can get it in other places, but it's always on a sale here. It has sold out a couple times, but they just restocked. It's on a sale right now, so I'm going to link it like right above my username. I would start using it now so you can be one of these this summer. Every single time you...
All right, so you guys are good to go?
Yeah.
Perfect. All right, Quentin, what do you think actually made this video go viral, bro?
Well, the first thing I feel like she's like literally talking to you. Like it feels like a friend directly talking to you.
Absolutely. Yeah, man.
And then another thing she said like about the Egyptian girl, like I feel like Egyptians, they're really known for like beauty and like having like really nice skin and all that.
Yeah. Absolutely, bro. No, you're 100% correct. And Key, quick question. What pain point do you think this video actually solved, if you don't mind me asking?
Honestly, the video was kind of glitching for me, so I really couldn't pick up on it.
Okay, no worries, no worries. Well, I'll just answer for you guys. So mainly she's just solving the insecurity of like having ingrowns and having long hair, especially in your private area. So the product that she's providing is basically like the all-natural solution, which will eliminate all your competitors when it comes down to razors, laser, wax, and that way, I don't give a damn, have your pooch bald as heck for quite some time. That's basically what she's solving. But anyways, let's get straight into the actual script itself, so that way we can start breaking it down. It's like I said, it's nothing too crazy, if I'm honest. Like it's literally super simple. But at the very beginning, it's like Quinn was saying, it's like it's all about the freaking visuals, right? The main thing that grabbed the attention is that freaking image. I mean, we were even talking about it at the very beginning,
Yeah.
right? We were all talking about it. So it's like, and keep this in mind because between the entire call, we're actually going to go through a bunch of different videos, and they're all going to have this one thing in common, right? And I want you, we're going to talk about it afterwards, but it's like we're going to start off with this video overall. So number one is like the visual, right? Now, the main thing on why people pay attention right away is because she was already bringing in the freaking competitors. See, I don't shave anymore, I don't wax, I don't do lasers. A bunch of times, ladies naturally think that lasering is going to be the ultimate freaking solution to not having ingrowns, having hairs, or even waxing, right? Like, although yes, waxing may have you on a certain extended period where it's like you really don't have any hairs growing because you're taking it from the bare root. The thing is, she's bringing it that it's still not the freaking solution. It's still not going to work, which builds a curiosity to them wanting to continue to watch the freaking videos, which now leads them to this entire section, right? Right. Now, she's already putting herself as an authority. The reason why I say this is because as soon as she started eliminating all her competitors, she started including that her hair is thick and dark and grows back, right? As really, really freaking fast. That's automatically number one, calling out your audience. Number two is putting yourself as the authority. So anybody that actually has the same kind of freaking situation is not going to listen to you, and their attention is fully 100% on you, right? Anybody else that does not relate to you, good to go. Let them scroll away. You don't need them because they're not going to freaking buy from you, right? At the end of the day, it's like if ladies do not deal with having hair that's growing fast and it's growing thick and it's starting to look pretty much bad, why the heck are they even watching this video in the first place? And why do you guys want them in your video, right? They're not going to be your ideal clients. So it doesn't even matter. So right here, it does a really freaking amazing job because, like I said, she puts herself in authority, thick and dark. Any lady that goes through the exact same issue is going to continue to listen. But the thing is, she does this continuously so that way she earns her freaking seconds, right? And this is what I tell you guys. Every single time when it comes on to, before even introducing the product, you have to make sure you include your freaking competitors because you don't give them any room for them to contradict your freaking video. You get me? Right? So, and it goes like, let's go back to your video. You know, you remember how we did the Lanavia fungus toenail fin? Right away, we eliminated the competition because we were talking about that you tried tea tree oil, you tried liquids that sell in local markets, right? The reason why I even wanted you to go to that thing in specific is because tea tree oil is a pretty common thing for people to go through, especially when it comes down to dealing with a lot of fungus. Now, liquids that sell in local markets, it's another common thing. Anybody that deals with freaking fungus or anybody that deals with like this called fish eye, I believe. What is the automatic thing to do? Well, go to freaking Walmart. There's a liquid out there, right? Or if you guys deal with like cracked feet or whatever the heck, right? You guys automatically go to freaking Walmart. Now, bringing that in at the very beginning now puts you in a place where it's like, okay, you know what the heck you're talking about. And then again, you're connecting with your freaking ideal audience because you're telling them, hey, I already tried what you freaking tried and it's not working. Here's why, and here's what actually worked out for me so you can try out for yourself. The moment that you switch their mentality to that, that's when you guys start freaking winning. So follow through after she puts herself as the authority. So she follows through with saying, well, I've had my trial and error product literally not working and breaking my skin. She's already introducing the freaking problem that maybe a lot of people have actually been dealing with, right? Maybe they started doing some lasers. Maybe they started waxing, right? Maybe they started shaving a lot and their skin was breaking out, right? Pain point after pain point after pain point. And it makes them want to continue to watch over and over and over. And she does it so freaking amazing. Even if you guys don't notice it too much, right? But the moment that you start listening to her, it's like where she's talking about herself, like she grows with thick and dark hair and she's tried to shave and she doesn't do waxing, she doesn't do laser. And now she's like, damn, what the heck is she trying? Because I've tried all these things and they don't freaking work. It's breaking all my skin, right? Now, she is now in this area. This is actually pretty freaking amazing because she's painting the freaking scenario. Right, summertime, my worst enemy because I've been shaving so much and getting all the kinds of irritation. Right, I tried different razors, man's razors, even more freaking competition throughout the entire freaking video, even men's razors. Right, because, and like I say, this comes through a lot of freaking studying, guys. And the reason why I say this is because, okay, not automatically everybody's gonna know that men razors are better. Now, if you study it, It's obvious that man razors are better because they have multiple blades, because men naturally have thicker hair, right? But the reason why it works so well is like the fact that she included this is because she had already talked about that she has thick and dark hairs. So the man razors, if the man razors can't even take care of that, what the heck? What else is she even using at this point that's working? Builds more curiosity, right? And at the same time, it's doing a lot of freaking eliminating their competitors, the oils, the creams, and the creams that give you chemical burn, paint point after paint point, like I was mentioning you earlier. It is super simple, guys, but it does take a little bit of extra effort when it comes down to research. You have to understand, what is your freaking client going through? What are they facing? What have they tried? What insecurity is it giving them? So that way you hit them right there, stab the freaking knife deeper where it freaking hurts. It's simple as that, guys. It's nothing too crazy, right? But it's easy to overcomplicate it, of course. Now, follow through with the story time. Before we introduce the freaking product, she doesn't go straight into like, well, that's because I came across this on TikTok. She freaking goes through, this beautiful Egyptian girl put me on this oil because she said it made her downstairs, her face completely bald. Providing with a solution, right? The freaking dream that everybody wants. Everybody wants downstairs to be bald. Everybody that's watching this video, that's their freaking goal, and that's why they're watching this video, right? So the way that she's transitioning, it's actually pretty freaking solid, because now she's doing into like a storytelling kind of thing, right? Now, a lot of people tend to do the mistake where they're starting introducing the product and make it seem like they know it all. And when you start doing that, that's when you start freaking having the people that are like, bro, like this thing sucks. Like, or they don't believe any of the crap you're saying. How can we fix that? Well, simple. Look at this freaking script. Obviously, did not believe her at first, but she actually had an article to back it up. When it comes down to especially things that you're doing research for, articles, maybe some videos, documents, whatever the heck it may be, if you guys can include it in your videos, and I don't know if you guys remember in the video that we were watching, she actually had a screenshot. Bro, that's like, it freaking backs up all the information. Nobody's going to have time to be like, whoa, freaking, Quentin, it's like, bro, Quentin, I don't freaking believe you, bro. It's like, no, but hey, oh, don't believe me, bro, but the freaking article's right here, right? Now they're going to freaking take you serious. Now the people that are wanting to clown your video are going to back off. Now they're going to think of it as like, hey, maybe this freaking person is right. Maybe you are right. What the heck is it? What is this freaking oil that you've been talking about, right? Because at this point, she hasn't even brought the freaking oil to the freaking frame until right this area, when she talks a little bit more deeper into the freaking product. Turns out this oil has been around for years and actually been studied to be better than laser. But this oil from Cyprus, right? And that's when she introduced the product. She doesn't go from talk about the pain points and talk about like competitors and then boom, here's a freaking product, right? She does it really smooth. And like I said, you guys can either use the way that she did it, like, but this beautiful Egyptian girl put me on this oil, or you can guys say, scroll it on TikTok, or maybe saw this one video, or saw the hype that about this freaking product, right? The whole point and the way to even earn more seconds is to always continue to build curiosity. And you cannot provide with the solution right away, because the moment you do, they're going to scroll off. You guys want to make sure that you introduce your product right towards the end, because your call to action is about to be next. If you introduce the product and the call to action follows right through, their mind is so motivated to buy the freaking product that it gives them no freaking space to think about it, right? They just want to buy the product. They want the solution. So that's how you're supposed to do it. Now, when it comes down to freaking the explanation of the product, keep it simple, guys. Keep it really, really simple. Right here, she even brought it like a reassurance. This is a reassurance right here. We'll get to it right now. Right, but she talks about how you can wax and apply whichever, and obviously it's been months and I don't touch these anymore, and downstairs stays bald. Is she saying this is the best product? No, absolutely not. She's saying that she's just selling the freaking outcome. She's selling the freaking dream, right? Not necessarily, she doesn't necessarily have to say it's like, oh, this is gonna freaking take care of everything or anything at all. She just said, hey, all I freaking do is just wax, apply this whichever, and honestly, it's been months. And I haven't seen anything grow it anymore, right? You like perfect example, like Key. You remember how you did it? It's like literally all you have to do is just apply it on your toenails, leave it on for like 10-15 minutes, and what that's gonna do is gonna go deep into your and care of the heck out of the fungus. As you guys can see now, my toes are definitely dogging. That's it. You just said that, but you didn't give like a deeper explanation. That's all it was, right? You just kept it simple, and that's all they want, right? That's the reason why they're mainly going to buy. Now, before any call to action, guys, I want you to start freaking plugging this in. Is that you have to make sure you reassure your audience. Key. What did you do? You did it with the insecurity of like having fungus, right? You said it's like, look, having fungus in your toenails is not embarrassing, but knowing that you have it and you don't want to take care of it, that's the embarrassing part. She did it. She gave the exact same feeling, but she reassuring, like if people, she said it's also inflammatory. So if you're sensitive like the skin, like I do, like me, don't worry, right? Now she's opened up her arms even more for another, like a different type of audience. If people are sensitive in their skin, now they're gonna freaking consider buying this. Maybe that was the one last thing that kept them back from even buying the freaking product. And the fact that she was able to mention this before, what's it called? Before she even goes into the call to action, falls perfectly into place, right? Now, right here, this last section, when I say this very last section right here, where she says, when I find something that's working for me, not breaking my bank and not breaking my skin out, I'm not gonna gatekeep. Now she's giving that buddy type of freaking like what's it called feeling. She's not sounding salesy. She's not sounding urgent. She's not sounding freaking desperate for your freaking commission. Right? She's now sounding like your freaking best friend on a FaceTime call. It's like, dude, I'm not a freaking gay kid. I've been using this, dude. It's freaking amazing, right? And she did this really like in a really sneaky way. But this line right here, it says, not breaking my bank. It's amazing. Because a lot of people, the thing that holds them back is when they think a product is too expensive. And the fact that she was able to freaking blend this in with her entire line of like, that gave that freaking feeling of like, oh, buddy. Dude, it's like now it's like, damn, they're gonna freaking buy it. Because if she's putting herself, number one, you got to keep in mind, she's still the freaking authority. So if she's still saying that it's not breaking her bank, a lot of people are gonna freaking buy it, regardless of the freaking price. To be honest, it's really cool, guys. And like I said, she did a really good job in a call to action. Because you got to, if you guys do some research on the product that she's promoting, you can actually find that on Amazon. So any products that you guys find on Amazon, and it's also on TikTok Shop, where you maybe have the chances where people might say, hey, well, I found this on freaking Amazon and it's cheaper. Follow through with what she said, right? This is actually really freaking good. It has sold out a couple of times, but they just restocked. Oh, wait, sorry, freaking missed it. It's over here. I will say you can get it in other places, but it's always on sale here. Automatically, you eliminate all those people that are going to say, well, I got it off Amazon for cheaper. Nobody's gonna, and you got to keep in mind, nobody has the freaking energy to go all the way to Amazon to freaking look for the same product, see if it's cheaper, right? It's really rare. And when it comes down to like those kind of people that are really gonna get out the freaking way to do that, like, dude, like at the end of the day, let's be honest, nothing will convince them. It's just the way it is, right? It's like it's always like, if you are trying to sell a car to somebody and the car might be amazing, let's say a BMW, right? You're trying to sell a freaking car, and they're always trying to find something cheaper. Although the freaking car is amazing, it's gonna be hard to sell them. All you gotta do is like, all right, freaking get the heck out of here. Go to Honda. Go wherever the heck you want. If you want something cheap, right? Cheaper, whatever. But anyways, that's a whole different story. But right here, oh crap. But right here, it's like, it's honestly, bro, it's like for all of you guys, this is a pretty freaking amazing way to close off the video. It's really, really good, especially when it comes down to products that are on Amazon and they're also on TikTok. So, like I said, it's really, really simple, guys. But then again, it really comes down to studying your audience, understanding what are they facing, what's the main thing that what's it called, that they're trying and it's not working, right? And why is it not working? You have to put yourself in their shoes in order for them to believe you. Okay. Anybody has any questions in regards to this video right here? No? Pretty good to go?
Yeah, that was perfect.
Perfect, guys. I was able to help out.
I do have a quick question, but not about this video. I submitted one earlier. I just wanted to know if you received it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, I received it. Don't worry. Yeah, we'll go through it right now, okay? The other ones are super simple. We'll go through them like right away, dude. It won't take a lot of time. Like now these videos, I'm not really gonna do a whole breakdown like a script, because they're really not as you guys can see, this is the script. That's all it is, right?
I saw that really video.
Which one?
The purple, yeah, that one.
Yeah. So we're gonna go through them, The only one that will break down is probably this one and this one because they're more of a longer script. But these right here, I just want to go through them and ask you guys a couple of questions and then explain to you on why they went viral and the whole trend that I'm starting to see when it comes down to all these new videos for 2026. Okay, so let's go through this video and then we'll.
They said to stretch it like that, and I'm only doing the top layer to see if it works. We'll come back in 30 minutes and see what it did. Let's take it off. Holy shit. Okay, that's nuts. And if your teeth are sensitive like mine, they're non-toxic and enamel safe, so you're good. If you guys want to get some of these, they've been blowing up like crazy, so they are about to sell out. But as long as you can still see a little orange shopping cart link right here in the video, that means there's a couple left in stock, so go get it before they sell out. They said to stretch.
No
Alright, so-
way.
It's simple as heck, bro. It's crazy, man. That's all the freaking guy did. But watch, before I even say anything, let's go through the other freaking videos, and you're gonna start noticing a freaking trend. Quentin, you already said you watched this one.
They said to cut it in half, rip this off, stretch it like this, and then stick it like this. I only did my top teeth because I'm trying to see if there's any difference between my bottom teeth, so now we wait 30 minutes. It's been 30 minutes, so let's see the results. Oh, hell no. Now let's actually see. Oh my goodness, look at the top compared to the bottom. I mean, look at the difference. You can see it yourself. And these are the only ones that I could actually afford and that actually helped me. So I'm gonna leave a link to them. I don't really care if you buy it, but clearly it helped me, so it might help you. I got you. They said to cut it in half.
Oh crap, the heck am I liking this one? All right, so that's for that one, and I feel like, is that the only one I have? Yeah, the other one will break down the script. So honestly, before I even say anything, what do you guys think made both of these videos actually go viral? If anybody wants to raise their hand, feel free to go first, whatever.
Can you replay the first one?
Yeah, this one right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
They said to stretch it like that, and I'm only doing the top layer to see if it works. We'll come back in 30 minutes and see what it did. Let's take it off. Holy shit. Okay, that's nuts. And if your teeth are sensitive like mine, they're non-toxic and enamel safe, so you're good. If you guys want to get some of these, they've been blowing up like crazy, so they are about to sell out. But as long as you can still see a little orange shopping cart link right here in the video, that means there's a couple left in stock, so go get it before they sell out. They said.
Yeah,
I feel like 80% of it, like 80% of the main reason why it sold so well or why the video did so well was because of like the visuals. You know, like the purpleness on the teeth is so weird, and then he wiped it off and it was like super bright. And then on top of that, he wasn't like, oh, go get it, like, oh, get it from this link. He was just like, oh, if you want to get it, it's right here.
Absolutely, bro. That's actually pretty freaking amazing. Yes, that's the main reason why I went viral, bro. So there's a trend. Like I said, going back to that chick's video. What was the main thing that made her go viral? The freaking visual. We all talked about it at the very beginning. All these videos, and like I said, let's go through the other ones as well. You guys will see what the heck I mean. All these videos have a freaking visual hook.
We really got to stop ironing our clothes like this. It's not even going to get the wrinkles out. It's just going to burn your clothes. Which is exactly why I got one of these. No, this isn't going to cost you $200.
They said this.
We really got to stop ironing our clothes like this. It's
visual hook. And if we go to this other one, it's another freaking visual hook. Right?
Yeah, it's time we give our kids a little taste of.
Boom, TV, it grabs your attention right away, calls out all the millennials, people that have been, or even people that were freaking gamers around 2006, right? All these videos have
really
the same
They said
thing.
They said to cut it in half.
And that's the freaking trend that's going on for 2026, guys. You have to make sure you include something that's going to grab the attention visually. Any single damn product. Now, it's easier said than done, absolutely. But the thing is, you got to let your creativity come in place. Key, I remember we talked about it in your call. You know how I told you, dude, you have some creativity that's absolutely freaking amazing. Use it as your advantage. This is the new 2026 freaking TikTok affiliate. This is the trend that's going and taking over, guys. Visual freaking hooks. Even the freaking guy. Absolutely, man. And I don't know, I forgot his name. There's this guy that made $1 million or $2 million in GMV. He films with his wife in a single damn month. He said the exact same thing. He said the exact same thing. And he always said, make sure that when you're promoting your product, the product takes up at least 80% of the freaking frame at the very beginning. Anything. It could probably, like, if it's talking head, make sure it's always there, right? all these freaking videos, they all do the exact same thing.
They said
to stretch it.
Product is right there.
We really got to stop ironing our clothes.
Right there. Visuals right there.
Yeah, it's time.
Visuals right here. Right? All these visuals are taking a majority of the freaking frame, which grabs a lot. It grabs a lot of the freaking attention. This is a trend that's happening in 2026, guys, and I want you to start freaking using it as your advantage. Use it. Start freaking being creative in your videos. The more creative, the more money you make. The people that started the trend with the Goldie Ashwagandha with the freaking bottles and the freaking the baking soda and stuff, they made money because they were more creative than anybody else. It wasn't because they were smarter and saying what a specific the product solves or whatever the heck. No, they just found a really good way to grab someone's attention within the first few seconds. That's all it is, guys. That's what's separating you from where you at right now to the 50K months. Being more creative, okay? So it's like, bro, that's all it is. That's all it is. You don't have to become a freaking master marketer or the freaking best copywriter in the entire freaking world to be making those 50K months. It's like, it's as simple as that, guys. It really is, right? But like I said, you have to also make sure you have products that have that visual freaking hook. Like Quentin, you were saying, bro, the freaking strips. The reason why it gets a lot of the attention is because of the purple.
Yeah, I literally just got those too.
Yeah. So it's like the purple in your teeth grabs a lot of the attention, right? And then I don't know if you guys saw that other video that was going viral. That guy that was like there's pulled these whitening strips, and then he was mixing it with like the water, yellow water or whatever. I really don't have the video in hand. But the main reason why he went viral is because he was able to do it in another creative way. Instead of following what this guy actually started with, where he's just saying, oh, I'm going to do it on the top strip, the other guy just started doing it with the freaking cup. He started mixing it and saying like, oh, let's see if the water becomes clear with these clear white strips, or let's see if it comes clear with the freaking purple one. And then he cuts into saying, it's like, well, I've been stirring for over 20 minutes now, nothing has happened. Right? It already puts you in a place where it's like, okay, you're now that curious kind of person. That's the same as the person that's watching the freaking video. Now they trust you even more because you're being honest at the very beginning, right? And then follow through with the product explanation and how you're putting it on. It's the same format, but it was just a different way to start off the reading. Super simple, nothing too crazy. Okay. Any questions in regards to what I just went through right now, guys?
Could you send that video with the pot and then that first whitening strip video?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll which one? This one, right?
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, I'll send it over for you guys. Here, let me. I'll save the videos and I'll send it to you guys right after this. I'm just gonna start breaking down this one right here, the pot.
We really got to stop ironing our clothes like this. It's not even going to get the wrinkles out, and it's just going to burn your clothes, which is exactly why I got one of these. No, this isn't going to cost you $200. Actually, over 50% off with free shipping. So now you can get rid of this mess. This is a 2-in-1 steamer and iron. I love how this one doesn't shrink or burn your clothes, and this heats up in literally less than 5 seconds. So you have zero excuses for your clothes to be looking sloppy and messy. You don't have to use it for just clothes. You can pretty much use it on any material. If you want to grab one while it's still on sale, I'll leave a link at the bottom left so you can. We really got to stop ironing our clothes like this. It's not even going to get...
I'll see. It's like this video is amazing, bro. It's like there's so many, so many freaking visuals, bro. And even if I don't know if you guys noticed this, but when he was using
steamer and iron,
look at the freaking light in the back, bro. That thing was just flickering. The ring light that he has right on the top.
I love how this one doesn't shrink or burn.
It's like it's something else that continues to not make the video boring, right? And then. Right here,
excuses
like
for your clothes to be looking sloppy and messy. You don't have to use it for just clothes. You can pretty much use it on
like money. You know, it's like props. So like, bro, it's freaking crazy. The other day, I was actually seeing a video. Patrick, you remember Dora?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what she did to maximize on her freaking commissions, she bought a fake freaking doll, or like a real live looking baby doll, and the way that she used it was that she was holding the baby in a freaking weird angle where the freaking head was bobbing or whatever while they were doing skits. And it helped with the comments and it helped with the freaking views, which led to them making more money. Props, guys, also make sure to freaking order them. I mean, let's take it for example. It's like the guys that were doing the shark vacuum. What the heck did they have in the background? A freaking fake piece of poop, right? Or they were like they had like some sort of yellow liquid and they were like drying it out with their freaking napkins and squeezing it out, making it seem like they're playing with the freaking pee or whatever. Like props like those, like honestly, just freaking get them, guys. Use them as your advantage. Make your like I was saying, make your videos more creative and more entertaining. The more views you get, the higher the chances are that you're gonna make more money, right? But of course, keep your videos informative. You don't want to make sure that it's all freaking funny and there's not really much information about the freaking product, because that's when you'll get the wrong audience, you'll get the kids, and nobody's gonna buy. Okay. But this video is super simple. It's not really much to actually go in depth for, because it's all about the visuals.
Any material. If you want to grab one while it's still on sale, I'll leave a link at the bottom left so you can. We really got to stop ironing our clothes like this.
Especially when it comes onto this at the very beginning. Pretty freaking cool. It's like just thinking about it. This guy actually waited until the freaking water boiled and he went through with this.
Yeah, I noticed it because he freaking grabbed it with his sleeve like that. I was like, oh yeah, he's serious.
Bro, he probably burned himself doing this crap.
Yeah. At first I thought he didn't have a hand. I was like, what the heck?
But yeah, guys, it's like I said, it's all about being creative, man. It really is. Okay, so that's the move.
Bro, these videos just make me feel like a noob.
Why is that, bro?
Bro, they're so good, but they're so simple, you know?
Yeah. It really are, man. They definitely are. But like I said, it's all about focusing on how can you make your video creative. That visual hook, bro. That's all it is. And even as well, investing into your lighting. This guy has some pretty nice lighting here. He has a lamp.
It's not even going to get the wrinkles out, and it's just going to burn your clothes, which is exactly why I got one of these. No, this isn't going to cost you $200.
This guy has a whole setup just for that video right there. Has a whole table, big old rag or whatever it is, and now he has a big old light shining down on him. You know, invest into your lighting, guys. It's absolutely amazing. Lighting and even your freaking like your tripods. I mean, you guys can see if you guys look at the very bottom, he has this phone right there on the tripod, so that way he's able to hit the right angle. So invest into all that stuff, guys. Don't hold yourself back. If you can make your videos more crisp because of maybe a new lights or maybe because of a tripod or whatever, buy it, because that same freaking setup can actually make you over $20,000, $30,000, $50,000. Now let's get straight into this next one, and then Key, your video will be up next, of course. I just think this one open.
Yeah, it's time.
All right, there we go. Now going through with this, I'm gonna let you guys break it down. We're gonna watch it through, and then I'm gonna ask some questions. Okay.
Time we give our kids a little taste of the games we grew up playing. Check it out. You don't need any Wi-Fi. All you do is plug this stick into the back of your TV and it's ready to play. And bingo, inside of here you get a bunch of different consoles like PS, Genesis, Game Gear, and GB. 3 separate Ateris, and this one is definitely the most classic. Not to mention it's got over 40,000 retro games. So you can play games like this, and of course this. And it comes with 2 controllers, so you can play with or against friends and family. And right now, you can grab one of these for super cheap on a TikTok flash sale. So if you can see a link right here, I'd just snag one now before that price goes straight back up. Yeah, it's time we give our
All right, I'm gonna play it again, guys, and then I'll ask some questions.
kids a little taste of the games we grew up playing. Check it out. You don't need any Wi-Fi. All you do is plug this stick into the back of your TV and it's ready to play. And bingo, inside of here you get a bunch of different consoles like PS, Genesis, Game Gear, and GB. 3 separate Ateris, and this one is definitely the most classic. Not to mention it's got over 40,000 retro games. So you can play games like this, and of course this. And it comes with 2 controllers, so you can play with or against friends and family. And right now, you can grab one of these for super cheap on a TikTok flash sale. So if you can see a link right here, I'd just snag one now before that price goes straight back up. Yeah, it's
All right, perfect, guys. So let's see who the heck. I'll let you call someone out, Pat. Oh, Pat. I don't know if you're there.
I'm sorry, cut off for a second.
Yeah, no worries. I was just I was just letting you call somebody out. And then I'll ask them the question.
Sure. I mean, yeah, we can ask Ali.
All right, perfect. I know Ali, you say you're at work, bro. Yeah, man, if you're able to pay attention to this video, let us know. If not, it's fine.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
need this video too, bro.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
I found some bangers today.
Yeah, bro. Freaking, they're amazing, bro. They're really, really good. All right, now. You know what? Yeah, let's. Is Brandon here? I'm not sure. I can't see who's in the call.
No, he just left.
Oh,
I
okay.
think he said he had to go somewhere.
Okay. All right, then. Key, what do you think make this video go out?
Honestly, in my opinion, this one pales in comparison to the pot video. I was having a hard time figuring out outside of what you already said. In terms of the visual, I mean, of course, it's like you said, it does appeal to the millennials, because to me, this was like a jailbroken version of like every game that we ever had all in one. So that might have been the thing, because he highlighted some of, I don't know, I ain't gonna lie, I wasn't too big on all these games back then, so I don't know if he highlighted like the top 3 games that were like played at that point, like WrestleMania and 06 Madden. But that might have been something that stuck out and grabbed certain people's attention.
Yeah, absolutely. And like I said, yeah, it's a really good way to see you, Key, because that's what it comes down to, like even studying your audience, who you're actually selling to, right? Clearly, this guy's selling to the older audience when he even starts off with his hook. Yeah, it's time.
We
Like, watch.
really got to.
Yeah, it's time we give our kids a little taste of the games.
You see, it's already talking about
kids.
giving our kids a little taste of the games that we used to play, right? It's good. You even said it yourself, Key. You already explained everything. Good way to freaking see this video, because that's what it was. That's what thing that sold, right? Showing the top freaking video games that they used to play back in the freaking days, right? Now, and on top of that, there's so many factors that come into place on why it even went more viral, right?
We grew up playing. Check it out.
This guy has a fake piece of poop out right there. It's like gives them a
I
reason.
didn't even see that.
No,
I didn't
No.
see that either,
Wi-Fi, all
bro.
you do is plug this
it's right
stick into
there.
No way. I might have to get some poop, bro.
Right?
So it's like
back
it
your
always
TV,
freaking
and it's ready
it
to
helps a
play.
lot.
In Bingo, inside of here, you get a bunch of different consoles like PS, Genesis, Game.
Yeah, you see, it's like he even saying like some freaking words like wrong on purpose, right? So people can comment about it again, right? Which, like, the more comments you get, guys, the more freaking likely TikTok's gonna push you even more, right? And the good thing is that he was able to make sure he'll call his ideal clients at the very beginning, the older audience. And then, like he even said it, showing the freaking video games that they were playing back in the day, which make them feel more connected to this video, right?
Gear and GB. 3 separate Terrys, and this one is definitely the
And you see how it doesn't have to explain every single category, because the people that are buying this, they already know about all of this. And like you were saying, maybe some people are going to want to buy this because it's the games that they wish they had when they were kids. And now they have access to all of them, right?
most classic. Not to mention, it's got over 40,000 retro games. So you can play games like this.
Super Mario's pretty popular.
This,
Donkey Kong.
and of course,
WrestleMania, pretty popular. A bunch of popular.
and it comes with
freaking-
2 controllers, so you can play with or against friends and family. And
Now, at this point, these are just add-ons. The main thing that sold is not having access to those video games that maybe they are, like she said it perfectly, that they wish they had as a kid, right? Along with, yes, of course, the visuals, all this kind of stuff. But then again, he makes sure he's calling his specific client. Because if he was to promote to everyone, you're not going to get as many sales compared to when you're talking to a specific person. Because if you're talking to everyone, it's like if you're trying to sell freaking a specific brand car to the whole world. You're not going to sell to everyone because not everybody connects with it, or not everybody likes the car, right? That's why it's always good to make sure to be really, really specific with your client. You have to make sure you do it. It is literally non-negotiable. Because, like I said, if you try to sell to everyone, you're just going to go in a never-ending circle. And then you're going to be wondering, why am I getting views but no sales? Well, this is exactly why. Because you're not talking to your ideal client, the person that's actually going to buy this freaking thing. Oh, correct.
right now, you can grab one of these for super cheap on a TikTok flash sale. So if you can see a link right here, I'd just snag one now before that price goes straight back up. Yeah, it's time.
Yeah, and the main thing is, like, especially when it comes down to like selling to the older audience, deals, like, and getting something cheaper than it originally is the main thing that makes them freaking buy. Because like I said, even I'll put myself as an example. If I were to talk to my mom, I was like, "Hey, mom, I was like, this thing it's cheaper. It's like it's now $20. It's like 45." They'd be like, "Oh, damn, I'll freaking buy it." You know, it's like that's the common way they think, right? So it's always good to understand. So like I said, it all comes down to studying your freaking audience, knowing how they think, and yeah, basically tap into the freaking emotion. And that's where you're gonna easily sell to them without doing the extra effort. This guy literally just went through what it has, the video games it has, right? The categories, and that's it. The add-ons are about the freaking controllers, and that is USB, HDMI, whatever the heck, and then that it's on a flash. That's all it is. All these videos, they don't have to over-explain themselves. It is super simple, guys. But then overall, like I said, number one, the visuals. Number two, make sure that you know who exactly you're selling to.